So I am recording this video about 7 weeks post-op, and mainly because technology is only as good as its user and I deleted my original video. So bear with me. So part of the journey was to do the research. I knew only 2 surgeries would be covered, the sleeve or the bypass. So I went and looked at both surgeries and was originally really leaning towards the sleeve. Unrelated to the process, I ended up getting an upper endoscopy and found that I had GERD. Further research showed I wasn't going to be able to get the sleeve and I was going to have the bypass, which ultimately gold standard. So I was pretty happy with that. I'm not a closet weight loss surgery patient, which is fine for those who aren't comfortable with people knowing, but I want to break through that barrier of being ashamed of having the surgery as if you're a failure, because quite frankly you're not. We have tried harder than anybody else. We know so much about nutrition, but we just can't properly apply it, and ultimately that's what it comes down to. Let's talk 2-week pre-op diet. You are on shakes and a bar that you could chew on for probably an hour and it still wouldn't dissolve. It was very weird. But, you can do anything for 2 weeks. So, sucked it up. I knew what the end result needed to be. Make sure I had the world's tiniest liver, so there wouldn't be a chance that I would wake up and they would tell me, sorry, we know you didn't follow.
So I've been overweight my entire life. There are pictures of me chubby. My pediatrician used to call me pickle. So that kind of tells you what body structure I had. It was just sort of round all around. I've gone through every weight loss program there's ever been, but my joints are starting to deteriorate. I had hip surgery at 35. I'm gonna need hip replacements, and I don't know if I could make it until the age of 50 when it's approved. So when Cerner announced this program, I started my research and knew this was the right decision for me. End goal is mainly to feel relief and not be in pain and have to take medications. Obviously there's the vanity aspect of it, being able to go into any clothing store and find pieces that fit me. But really I just look forward to being more active and being able to tie my shoes without having to hold my breath or this weird angle for my legs to cross. It's the right decision. There's really no nerves about the surgery. It's more like, let's get the show on the road and get better and drop some weight and get some pounds off of these joints so I can feel better.
And they're off to the races.
Yeah.
Go, go, go. Go, go.
I am cold. That was the first sensation, followed by my mouth is severely dry. And a minor panic attack happened. I couldn't breathe, mainly because I was reclined all the way back, and so all the gas was sitting on my chest. But it all got easily remedied. Every day is exponentially better. I feel considerably better. It's easier to do liquids, do the protein shakes, move. Just life is getting easier. It's worth it. Literally 5 days out, and I'm so glad I did it. So yeah, I'm really excited.
So I was super spoiled. My parents live in Florida and my mom was my support person for surgery. So when we got the all clear to go, I actually flew to Tampa and got to lay by a pool, gorgeous weather, beautiful breeze, and relax for another week before I had to come home and start taking care of my 5-year-old, who was not a breeze or a beautiful Florida beach. So I really think that helped with my recovery, especially since I had a little bit of a slow going. It's the first month it was really interesting not to feel hunger or thirst at all. I had to set timers in order to know, okay, I have to go drink 16 ounces of water or time to drink a protein shake, because you're just kind of going. I wasn't tired, didn't feel ill. I just didn't want anything, and things tasted weird too. So after having been on liquids pretty much a month, right, 2 weeks pre, and then I was heading into second week post, I have to say I started developing an aversion, kind of grossing myself out that I had to yet again drink another protein shake. And that has led to some just odd reactions where I'm drinking them too fast and then I pay the price for it. I have to tell you, I was so excited when I got to chew some food. And that was just amazing in the pureed stage with a little bit, or soft food, I try to remember, with a little bit of texture. It's never more excited to go ahead and eat that. But hunger has started coming back, and I get hungry about every 2 hours, and I just make myself a protein snack, edamame, protein shake, cheese, a lot of dairy, which is okay. I enjoy dairy. Milk to help get that in, but it's really weird. I'm not really craving anything. I haven't had bread in it's been months. And the funny thing is, I didn't even have any carb cravings during the pre-op diet, which I appreciated. Had some pasta, but that's about it. So there's all these changes, but trying to now get into a routine where I'm eating, it's really easy to fall back on the liquid diet, which is not a good thing, right? Want to enjoy life. I just had some cucumber. Pretty sure I cheated in the timeline. Don't tell the doc. But that was the world's best cucumber with hummus ever. Again, don't tell Dr. But the tummy liked it. The pouch, Rue. I named her. That way, if I get mad or she gets mad, I can blame it on someone in particular. First month I lost 20 pounds, and then second month now we're going on to 10 pounds. I realize we're not supposed to have, or you shouldn't only rely on what the scale says, but that being said, I do like it when I can reward myself because of what the scale says. So let me show you guys what I came up with. So I created this, just a poster board. I'm not that creative, I'm not a Pinterest mom. Just with a little reminder, right? Progress, not perfection. I get to cross off whenever I leave a weight. I decided to start at a random weight. My original was 269.8. That would have been a really big poster. It would have taken up the whole wall. So, in the interest of self-preservation, I started at 238. And I just have these little post-its. So I know when my halfway point is. I have rewards every 5 pounds. Didn't want to do 10 because 10 can take a long time. And then I put my earned rewards down here. So I already redeemed my mani and pedi. And then now I get to have a new purse, workout pants, and a workout shirt. And it sounds to me like I get to visit Target to go and fulfill all of that. But you can see, once I become a triple-digit loser, I get to have a big party, and also review my goal weight. I might be happy with 170, and then 150, kind of the dream number. I would like to go to Iceland or Norway. Something to look forward to. Hey everyone, it has been 6 months since my surgery on May 8th. I am down almost 96 pounds total, super excited. Almost there to the Triple Digit Loser Club, which I'm very, very much looking forward to because that means I get to reward myself with going skydiving. Just kind of wanted to give a recap since I haven't chatted with anyone in quite a while on what's been going on the last 6 months. Let's start with the obvious. I think you can tell, I cut my hair. Went with the pixie, and I dyed it platinum blonde. The reason for this was with the surgery, hair loss is quite common, and mine was really starting to fall out. Didn't want to have to deal with the psychological impact of washing your hair and just seeing clumps come out, so went ahead and chopped it off, and here we are, and I'm not really looking back. I love it. It takes me 2 seconds to get ready. It's just a lot of fun. Whole new me. There's been mostly ups, just a few downs. I'm able to eat pretty much like a normal person in regards to my food selection. I obviously still have to be careful with sugar. I am a bypass patient. I don't want to run the risk of dumping. Don't want to experience that. It's not, if I can avoid it, I will. I haven't had a single drop of alcohol since about 2 weeks before the surgery. So I'm pretty proud of that. Wasn't much of a drinker, except for socially, but it's kind of cool to know I haven't touched anything at all. I haven't drank from a straw either. It just seems weird. Like, I thought these would be things I would really miss and it would take forever to get used to, but it really was nothing. No big deal whatsoever. Food. I can eat out at restaurants. Obviously, I have a crap ton of leftovers, always. I try to order from a kid's meal if they have a good selection. It's very hit or miss. Mostly kids get crap food. But it is nice to be able to be included again. I did feel a little bit left out at the very beginning, just when I was going through the restrictive phases and then starting to introduce regular foods. So it is nice to be able to just tag along with my friends and family, and we can go have a meal. The fun ups has been shopping. So I refuse to go buy brand new clothes. It's not worth it. So I've become addicted to consignment stores, and it's been a lot of fun. I have pretty much replaced every piece of clothing, and I mean every piece of clothing because everything has gotten smaller, in my wardrobe. And it's funny with shoes. Didn't think shoes would be that big of an impact, but fat is everywhere in your body. And I have gone from a 9.5 down to an 8.5 so far. So that means a lot of my shoes are no longer fitting. So that's fun to replace. I guess that is the one new thing I buy, because these shoes, it's just gross. Which leads me to just your body. What does your body look like after you've lost almost 100 pounds of weight? Well, not everything's going to snap back the way it probably would have if I would have had surgery back when I was in my 20s. Also wouldn't have been ready to have the surgery. I am having some loose skin. I am dealing with it. Some days are better than others. I will need plastic surgery. I knew this going in. I would be an idiot if I thought everything would go back to how it used to be. Obviously, I won't qualify for any surgery for at least a year. And I'm really working on strength training, which is having a huge impact. But, body image and seeing the changes, I'm kind of in this weird stage where things are getting smaller and the skin is catching up. It's just not at the same rate. So practicing self-love is definitely something that I've had to work on these past few weeks, because that's when I've really starting to notice it. But I'll get there, ups and downs for all of it, and one day at a time. I'm not going to put that much pressure on me. So what I'm hoping for is I'm going to continue working on just introducing more foods, because you do kind of get into this little rut of foods that taste good and your pouch handles it well. You don't really want to bring anything new into the equation, because when something doesn't quite sit well, you do feel kind of crappy for about 45 minutes. So I'm still working on making sure I'm introducing other foods so that I'm not bored and that I continue building on healthy habits. I will say my pantry and my fridge have never looked better. What I'm looking forward to, so my brother's getting married in October of this coming year. So I'm looking forward to doing some more strength training and tightening everything up and looking fabulous for that. And then, I want to hit that 100 pounds and go skydiving. I think that's going to be a great experience, and just kind of keep moving forward. I'm not going to look back. I'm not looking to introduce bad habits. I don't miss anything from previous life, Julia. And, it's just been a really amazing ride over these past 6 months. And I'm super excited when people see me and they haven't seen me in a while. Like my parents haven't seen me since 2 weeks post-surgery. We've seen pictures, but they haven't seen me in real life. And they're coming for Thanksgiving. So it's going to be interesting for them to just see the physical me and what I've been. They're used to me being a size 20, 22 and 2X, 3X shirts, and now I'm half my size pretty much. And it's been a fun ride, and I'm excited to see where else it takes me. So maybe we'll do a 1-year check-in, I don't know, but I'm looking forward to it. And I'll keep working on everything that I've been working on, and we'll go from there. Bye.